Jen, your pudgy picker. Don't have to say it. You know, office desk, that whole thing. Well, today I have another outlet, Goodwill outlet, or the bins haul. I know you guys, I get a lot of positive feedback. You guys are like, wow, we like to really see what you got. So I think that's cool. And maybe this will be my regular Friday thing. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like I'm going like once a week. I kind of go either Thursday or Friday, it seems. But I work 2 days a month in my antique mall, and that's part of my rental agreement. So I've kind of been scheduling those on Friday. So I think I got this Thursday, yesterday. So I've been jokingly saying I spent 2 hours and $20. Well, that has increased. I spent 2 hours and $46, and I look around and I'm like, that's a lot of money. So I got just a few breakables. I have a few things sitting here on the floor because they're too big. A couple things for myself and a whole bunch of things to sell and a lot more items to put in my mystery bags. My men's mystery bags and women's. That video is coming soon. I made up a batch, so I was kind of waiting to dwindle down on those a little bit. And I have a decent amount of men's ones, but the women's one I've been selling. So I'm going to be making the women's one. So that's the video I will be putting up. I'm in my relaxed tie-dye shirt. When you see this, you know it's in the evening and I'm chilling out and getting ready to go to bed. But I wanted to get this video out for you guys. But $46. Oh. So yeah, some of the stuff I got was in a store. And then, so it still had the price tag on it, including one item. I think I'll show you that one first. And then, the rest is just, wherever it comes from. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this. And I'm going to take it out of this crinkly bag. And when I first saw this, I was like, I think it still has a tag on it. So their original price, $15. So when I saw that, I was like, I'll scoop that up, whatever it is. And it is, sorry about the loud bag, that on the floor. This is a Vera Bradley scarf, $39. Crazy, huh? So, yeah, it was new in that bag. It's kind of sheer. It's about that wide and that long. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to fold that up and put it back in the bag. I have to, usually whenever I get any of the accessories, I've never gotten a scarf before, and I usually look it up by Googling the Vera Bradley retired patterns. But with that, I don't know. I'll have to look around on their website and see. I don't know, I'm sure the patterns are probably the same. Let's see what else. So let me start from this end. I got a whole bunch of the vacuum bags last time. So I believe this might be one that I somehow missed or that they put out at a later date. I think I'm ready to list. I already have them photographed. I think I had 2 of these. So I think I'll just go in and I'll add that it's 3. I'll put the price up a little bit and then I'll say, there's only 2 pictured, but it's for 3. So that's probably what I'll do with that. These are interesting, and I'm sure these were sold probably around here, like Holmes County. They kind of have all the quilting and, that kind of stuff down there. It says an antique folk heart mitten, and these are supposedly made from old quilts. So I'm thinking, I don't think that's particularly worth much. In fact, their price is $1.75. So I'll probably just put these in the mystery bags. And there's also this one that is a heart. Isn't that cute? So there's those. Now, I couldn't figure these out. These were in one package, but it looks like it's retail packaging where they have to open it up and then there's several and then they hang them up. And these say it's Bondex. So I think these are just like a lace square. And then it shows it being used here as a pocket. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I'm gonna look these, again, this could be a mystery bag item, or I will look up the barcode and see what they're worth. If they're not worth much individually, I'll just lot them all together and sell them for a higher price. That makes sense to me. I saw this, and once in a while I find fabric at the bins. This one I found, and it is adorable. And I've never seen this before. I think it's a ½ yard. And it is cats in banana peels. Now tell me you've ever seen that before in your life. Okay, if you're doing something in your room or you set your phone down, come and look at this because it's adorable. So some of them are sleeping. There's little balloons. Isn't that adorable? So I saw that and I went to pick it up and I was thinking, is that a shirt? And then when I picked it up and I could feel it was cottony, I knew it wasn't a shirt. So I was like, yeah. So I took a picture of that and sent it to my daughter, and she was just oohing and ahhing over it. I don't usually pick up socks at the bins, but these are new Marvel ones. It's the, I don't know, that one comedian that, I don't know, I don't like that, whatever that one is. Okay, that was completely made no sense, but that's okay. I'm thinking of what was it? I don't know. I never really watched all of the, hero movies, and I don't know, my daughter was into them. So hang on a second. Okay, I don't think you want to see me gulping down my drink. So I managed to find some cards, decks of cards. Now some of these, a couple of them are trivia, so they'll probably be good for the men's mystery bags. A couple of them are Norman Rockwell. So I may just use these in some of the bags. I'll look them up and see if they're worth anything. I mean, a lot of these Norman Rockwell ones have been redone so many times. I don't think they're anything special. There's Trivia on the Go Sports and for TV. So I may just take out some and maybe put 5, each in each of the bags, the men's mystery bags. I don't know. I think that sounds pretty cool. I'm sorry for the pauses. I just did an enormous burp. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Another one, and sadly, this, I could tell it was vintage. Some of the cards came in like a non-see-through plastic, and then it had like a clear plastic lid on it. This one was in that, but the top was busted. But these are pretty cool. I thought these would be cool to give out as the whole deck, because this is it? What is it? I think it's Toyota, but it's got all these heavy machinery. So I did count them. They are all there. Reminds me of that game that my older brothers would play on me. They'd say, "You want to play 52 pickup?" And I'd be like, "Yeah!" And then they go all over the room. Isn't that mean? That's definitely a mean brother-sister thing to do. Anyway, I'm full of stories tonight. These decks, this one has like a embroidered, the bees and the flower. This one has this beautiful, elegant looking, I don't know, what heron or something. And then this one, I went to pick it up and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of plain. But it says, the Ritz-Carlton. Yes. So there's that. And those are all sealed. So I did find, no matter what time of year you go, you're going to find Christmas and winter stuff. So, of course, I did. And they had a bag that had this adorable snowman. This adorable snowman. I was like, isn't he cute? It's a mitten. Isn't he cute? Well, look at his little teeny sharp nose. I don't know. That's adorable. This fruit scented pen. Who doesn't need that? And it's Santa. Still in the package. This is like a little piece of wood. A little snowman. He even has like the thread through it makes it look like he's got snow on his hood. Oh, so cute. Who doesn't love a snowman? There's that. It's got some kind of, I don't know if it was supposed to have something on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe it broke. This is adorable. This felt tree. Isn't that cute? Look at the little stump on the bottom. And then these I thought were just a regular cards, but this one says Festive What Am I game. So I don't know. This is another one I could probably use just 5 cards instead of putting the whole deck in. Maybe I'll put the whole deck in. Who cares? Festive Jokes. And these are still taped. Who figures? This is nice to have. I know sometimes I pick up a bag of stuff or I find something that had a magnet on it at one time, and the magnet and the glue is long since given up. So we have this roll, and it's stick-on magnetic tape. Now the cool thing is with this, I don't think I would trust just sticking it on. It doesn't seem real sticky. So maybe a little hot glue or a little E6000. So, I mean, it's not that much, but it's one of those things that you never think you're going to need it until you need it. This, I just wish this would have been completely still taped up. It was spilling in the bin, sadly. This is Close Clip, CLOS-Clip, KLIP. Look at the whole packaging on this. And they are the peg style, what do you call them? Clothesline pins. So, yeah, they call these peg. All of them are called pegs in the UK. I found a whole bunch of them and then I didn't. And now I found some more of these can cozies. This is Tequila 512. Look at that. It is 512 even though it's backwards. This light beer. And then these two, I don't know. Poor Man's Country Club. Rockport, Texas. Anybody ever been there before? Because I got 2 of them. One is the brown camouflage and the other one is blue. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this. I did find in the last haul some old bingo cards. I found another stack of old bingo cards. This was in a box that was falling apart. It says Milton Bradley Company, Springfield, Massachusetts. So again, these are nice to either use in my grab bags, or the other thing you could do with these is if you sell paper or little scraps of lace or other kinds of things that people want to do either scrapbooking or junk journaling. This is a lot of the old stuff that people want to buy because they'll use it in that. You know me and Mr. Pudgy Picker are constantly playing Yahtzee. So I found a pad. It was open, so I made sure it was in there. But yeah, look at that. Like we don't have enough. Because anytime I find them at the bins or anywhere else and it's a good price, I grab them. So, now this is going to be a gift from my son. So hopefully if he does watch this video, he will totally forget about it until summer's here. And then I'll give it to him. I am the kind of mom with my adult children that I look for stuff for them all year round. And then I just keep putting it in a bag. And then by the time their birthday arrives, I have probably a dozen gifts for them, and they're all individually wrapped. I don't know. That's who I am, I guess. So I know he will go to some of the places where you just hit the ball. You know, it's not a game. It's a driving range. And they also have bars there and all that, you know, the guy stuff. So when I saw this, I know he does occasionally play golf. I hope he's, well, you know, it's winter here in northeastern Ohio, so it was funny. They had this first 65-degree day last week, and I drove by a country club, and they're all out there. So I got these, the longest balls, top flight, extra large, pure distance. So there's this box. You open it up, there's 4 more, and I think there's 3 balls in each. That's a dozen. So I don't know. Maybe I'll slyly ask my son if he still plays, and then I'll look this up and see how much it's worth. Because if I told him, instead of giving them to you, I sold them, he has sold on eBay, and he still sells on eBay, so he would laugh and he would respect that answer. This is adorable. I love old kitchen stuff. And I saw this adorable little metal funnel, and I was just like, oh, that's so cute. So I'll probably sell that in my space. This too, I find tons of pans. If you find any kind of pans, bakingware or cooktop or whatever, if you find any of that at the bins, it's bad. It looks like somebody's been cooking, you know, mud pies in it. It's bad. But I saw this and I knew it was older because of its design. So here's the back of it. And look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Even with the discoloration, that patina on there. Look at that. Ah, so I was just taken by that, and I said I must possess it. And it says it's Ovenex, Ovenex, and then it's got a number under it. So I'll have to look this up. But isn't that cute? Now, if I needed this like in my office to have stuff in it, I would totally have this in my office. But I don't really have a need for this. I don't know. It's so adorable. They're beautiful. Oh, love it. There was a lot of puzzles in the bins and a lot of puzzle pieces in the bins. So the only time I'll take a chance and buy, you know, anything that's at the bins that's a puzzle is if the box is taped shut, it's new, which usually don't find them new, or I can open it enough to look inside and see if it's in a bag. So, I mean, I could see people see this one is taped. So I'm not worried about this one. There was another one I picked up that I did open, and there was a bag of all the pieces, except there was another bag with the edge pieces. Whoever you are, I respect that. So this is 1,000 pieces, and it's this little scene. Isn't that cool? I like stuff like this. I don't like the ones that it's like, this is all one solid color. It's the hardest puzzle in the world. I'm like, that's not relaxing. So this one is Labor Day. It says 1909. So I just thought that was adorable because I like to pick out the blue ones, and then I like to pick out the red one. You know, and I am a person, now tell me, if you do puzzles, are you a person that just sits and does the puzzle, or do you look at the box? I am a box looker, I admit it freely. I do. Oh, that's just what I do. I don't know how old this is. It's probably not very old at all because it's not even, it's like composite, but it's so cute. This little buffalo check cow. Isn't that cute? So it didn't have a sticker or anything on it, so I have no idea where it came from. But if I pick up something like this, I mean, this is like a $3 to $4 item, and I have like a little kind of a whitewashed, you know, shabby chic, you know, with my little farm animals, salt and pepper shakers. So that will be perfect for that. Sorry, I was thirsty again. I saw this, and I tell you, books, especially paperbacks, really just get beaten up in the bins. But I saw this, and I think the cover is kind of, yeah, is off, sadly. This says recipes. Good Luck, from Good Luck Margarine. Jelke, Jelke. Look at the graphics on this. Isn't that cool? So I remember glancing at the year. Yeah, see, the cover's off. But the year on this one, 1926. That's why I picked it up. Oh, so that is 2 years before my daddy was born. And it just has, it's interesting because I like a lot of the super old, excuse me, little recipe books, because a lot of them are just really basic. Like, here's a biscuit recipe, here's a donut recipe, here's, you know, how you do, you know, this dish. And this one is like, this one's, you know, muffins. What else? A club sandwich. That is pretty basic. But it's got all of these, like about 3 or 4 of these really cool graphics in there. Oh, it's coming apart, but I love it, and I know someone will appreciate it. I have some of those kind of the crinkly bags that you can you know, put items in, and, you know, has like a little seal on it. I have some smaller ones, so I think I will take a few pictures of this and get it in one of those right away so it doesn't get any more beat up than it already is. I've seen these before. The box was completely mutilated, so I just took the two, these, yeah, these are coasters, nose coasters, whatever you want to call them, and look at it. So I don't know how many are in here. I think it's probably like 6 and 6. So I will probably, I don't know, just put one package in the grab bags. I talk about the grab bags all the time. I gotta get that video made. This is a Christmas thing. It is paper coasters, and I think there's 2 of each design. So it's just it's just a cookies and hot chocolate kind of day. Christmas lights, hot cocoa nights, little gingerbread. So yeah. So I think probably if I just take this and just kind of cut it, I can pop those in the Christmas ones. Found 2 bath bombs. Don't know. This one is just, it's a penguin bomb. Again, these will go in my ladies' grab bags. And then this one is perfect pineapple cupcake. And I think that's a fizz. Yeah. Bath fizz. So there's those. New. So that's good. I found 3 balls in another bin. So I don't know. I'll probably just throw those in the men's bins. I saw this, and it is older, but I laughed because where I used to live, I definitely could have put this up. Beware of the attack neighbor. It's just so funny how the weirdest stuff makes it into these bins. But this is an older plastic sign with the raised letters on it. It originally had a price of The Shade Tree, Lakeside, Ohio. That's on the west side. $4.25. So I thought that was just too adorable. Somebody will love that. I found a little keychain of a bunny, and its little, look, its little arms and legs move. Isn't that cute? I don't know what this is other than just sitting and looking adorable. It's the seal. And I think it says tie. It's got the little tie heart on there. And he's like fuzzy, but he's not squishy. I don't know. The Harry Potter houses. I don't know much about them, but I know that's what these are. So, men's grab bag we have. This is, you know, you had the fidget spinners for a while, and then you had the pop things where you could pop them back and forth. Now we have a marriage of the two. So it's a fidget spinner with the little poppy things. Don't ask me, I don't know. Whenever I find these, I grab them. I do put them in my mystery bags. This one is brand new. This is not Tupperware, but it is a pampered chef one. And I'll just put this in one of the grab bags. It's funny, I went one time and I think they were the Tupperware ones and they were still in the plastic and I found like a handful of them. Awesome. I always pick up bouncy balls. You know how popular those used to be in the day. So they look like that, except this one looks like a dirty eyeball. It is what it is, I guess. Couple of magnets. So this is either a 9 or a 6. I'm sure there was a whole set of them. Where they are now, no one has any idea. A friend is a present you give yourself. And this is, you know, these are from like, you know, just in a gift shop kind of deal. This one says, Catacola. Does anyone have any idea where this is? I have no idea. Catacola with a K, 2 Ks. Huh. Maybe I'll ask you know who in the corner there. I don't want to call her name and wake her up. I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm curious. And I see glitter on my desk. I'm so glad I got my little vacuum sweeper. I love that thing. Oh. We have 2 little baby hanging signs. This one is from that, oh, what do you call it? This is at Pottery, Spooner Creek. They usually make bigger ones. This one says, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." I used to sing that to my daughter, Kaylin. Good times. This is a little metal sign. It's made to look old, but it is new. I don't know if this was from a gift shop. Who knows? Original price of $4.95, and it says, "Shh, reading in progress." So I thought that was cute. So I'll look this up because I have no idea where this is from. Yeah, it says vintage metal signage. No, it's not. It's made to look that way. I got some buttons, and I got some, what do you call these, pins. And this one says, has 4 next level. I love UBAM. I have no idea what that is. Reader's going to read. So I'll probably individually put these in some of my grab bags. Has an original price from the Goodwill store of $1.91. And then this one I think is movies. Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. It's got this. I know where this is from. This is from Playhouse Square in Cleveland. Oof, I should look this up and see. But it is the movies that were playing there and when they were playing. So 2023 to 2024. Back to the Future. What else? Funny Girl. So pretty cool. So yeah, it's a whole set of them. I've been to, we have a very, very beautiful district, theater district in Cleveland. I've seen Duran Duran down there a couple years ago. It's a lot of fun. So you could see plays and operas, and I saw, trying to think of what that was. It was a play that made me bawl my eyes out. Madame Butterfly. Oh, if you've ever seen it, you know, and especially if you have kids, it really gets you in the ticker. So that's a whole nother story. Let's move on, or you're going to be here for days on end. These were in a Ziploc bag. They are the little tech deck with, they feel like sandpaper on them. Let me show you the backs. There. And these were in a bag, and there was a sticker like from a garage sale that said $5. So I don't know. In the guys' bags, I guess, you know. I got another, this opens the envelopes, you know, you can cut paper, and then it has a place to put a business card. So there's that. I found lots of money. Lots of money. So there was a, what do you call it? Like a little register, just the tray, so I guess to teach kids, and it had tape over it to keep everything in, so the tape was peeling, and I just grabbed the 50s and the 100s. So yeah, pretty cool. So again, I'll put those in the grab bags. I know you're probably sick of hearing me say that. I did find some lip balm. I don't know, lip balm in the bins, but these are new, so stop it. I think these actually were sold together. So there's those. It looks like a little deer and a panda. So I don't know what flavor scent they are. And then these are so cute. So I don't know if I'm just going to take it out of this and then put them in the grab bags, but these are Jelly Belly. Look at that. It's the whole set. I think I might look this up. I'll have to look and see if it's got an expiration date on it, but that has a barcode, so I should be able to look that up. But it's in this cute little tin that you can use for anything you want. Every time I see all these different lip balms, I always think of Anne, since she likes her lip balms so much. I found these in a bag, and I'm sure these were on the most tiny, most adorable shelf ever. We have a thimble collection. So I'm not going to show all of these to you, but this is what a couple of them look like. And then I'll tell you how many there are. So I don't even know what these say. Like that one has a flower. I don't know what that one says. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 total, and they're all glass. So I'm sure maybe they look very similar, except of course for the design. So I'm wondering if this was some kind of, you know, Franklin Mint, you know, you buy each individual and then you finally buy the little case it goes in. I don't know, but I'll look them up. I will. In my grab bags, I really try and put 8 to 10 items, and the items don't have to be busy or extravagant or, you know, worth a lot, but altogether 8 to 10 items is kind of the amount that I do, and I like to have at least 1 or 2 vintagey items in there. So, you know, you get a couple little new things and you get some stuff that maybe it's a little old, and then you get a little vintagey something. So this one in particular is very cute and will be so adorable. Look at this old vintage little ducky. He's missing an eye. So there's that. So I think you just do the, yeah. I don't know. It makes noise, but I don't know how it works, but there's what the bottom looks like. In fact, this one had a garage sale sticker that said 10 cents, which I would have gladly paid for this. This says Florence, must be Florence, Italy. It's this brass, what do you call it? Bookmark. I have a variety of kitchen utensils I have in a pot that's next to my cooktop. And I only use metal, and I use wood or bamboo, and I have a small wooden scoop, and then I have, I don't know where my husband got this from, it's like this long with a huge soup, you know, scoop on it, and I'm like, I really need something in between, so I found this. Why is my light being all weird? There. I had my computer screen went off. I look a little blue. So yeah, you know, I buy all the extravagant things for myself. I found 2 little plastic magnifying glasses. Those can go. Not going to say it. I have a little Tupperware container with all my glue sticks. I never buy glue sticks for my glue gun because I always find them in thrift stores, in the bins, wherever. So the only thing is some of the older ones were like hot temperature, and if you get that on your hand, you will, yeah, you'll make quite a sound. So I'm very careful. But yeah, so I don't know how many are in there. I think it says 25. I never run out. I don't think I ever get to the bottom of the bin either. Now I don't know what this is. I mean, I do and I don't. It looks like it's made, but it's got like this screen in the back and then these buttons and then a couple on top. But I don't see any way to open anything or do a battery, or so I have no idea what this is. And this leads me to the best item that I found. I rarely ever find Legos at garage sales, thrift stores, or especially the bins. But it's funny because I walked in and they had just released everybody to, you know, they put new rows out. So everybody goes running, and I start to walk, and I look over, and there's this big, huge Lego box, and it was just like a kind of a starter kit. So I went through, and all the colors were separated out. I just put them all together. I'm going to weigh them and sell them that way. But I don't know how many pounds this is, but this is those huge bags. It's up to here. So, but I mixed all the colors together. Watch me dump it all over. So, oh, look at that. So, I walked up and I was like, why didn't anybody pick this up? So I don't know why. I have no idea. I mean, sometimes you'll find something cool in a bin that everybody's picked over, but it's just because somebody was grabbing stuff and then had a handful of stuff and just went and put it back. So I have no idea. I mean, I walked right in, there it was, in my cart. So, I mean, that's at least 6 pounds. Okay. Avon, old Avon, isn't worth anything. The only thing that is worth maybe selling, but you should look it up, is these 1876 Cape Cod Collection wine goblets. And I found 4 of them, 3 in the bag, and then 1 by itself. So it's this real deep, like cranberry red. But they're just glasses. I mean, they're not really that big of a deal. But these go for, I think, $7 to $8 a piece. If they're in the box, then people are even more excited about them. So there's the one that I couldn't find a box, and then these 3. So yeah, if you get those, they had like a decanter. They have a whole bunch of little smaller plates, not like big dinner plates or anything like that. But yeah, look them up because they do quite well. And I got the 3 and I said, I'm going to get 4 because you have to have either 2 or 4. And I'm sure if people see that I just 1 box I don't have, they'll be fine with that. I hope. I found this new ornament. It is a Hallmark keepsake, Baby's First Christmas. And it's got the little bassinet, but the box has a little crunch in it, but I looked at it, it's fine. So I will look this up. I may just put, that it's, complete in box, not new in box. I mean, it's obviously been beat up a little bit, but if somebody just wants, they don't want the box, they don't care if the box has a crunch in it. So I'll put that, look that up. And then this is adorable too. It's this very cute little T-Rex that you can open his mouth. I think these are so cute to put in the guy bins. I do a lot of the little plastic fake bugs. I do the little snakes. I do little dinosaurs. So I'm always showing you those. And to go with that, I have all of these dogs. So I'm going to just show you a few of them, like these. And then I was like, oh, these are cute. I mean, look at them. They're adorable. We got a bulldog and then this little guy. I was like, oh, those are cute. Yeah. But I'll show you the other ones I found. I think there's 2 of those. And then this guy. They're very detailed. They're plastic, but they're adorable. So I was like, okay, that's good. And then I got to these. I'm like, oh, wow, look at those pit bulls. They're like pulling. So that's cool. And then I saw this one. And I'm like, well, he's lifting his leg to pee. I've seen that before. It's not a big deal. At least they don't have one that's squatting to take a poopy. No, we do. So I don't know who made these, but you're funny, whoever you are. And I even have some of these itty bitty little ones. And then there was this one that is like a hard plastic. It's like a little Scotty, like a little Schnauzer maybe. And then these guys. So yeah, and this stuff, will go in those. And it's super light, so I literally paid probably not even 3 to 4 cents each. What else? I got this to go in my bags. It says Pocket Posh Coloring Book. And it's a little one. I've seen a lot of these, but I've never seen one that's little. I found a very, very, very tiny hedgehog. Is this why you guys watch this? Okay, I'm almost done. I did find this little Barbie outfit and a mermaid tail. It's funny how many clothes you find, Barbie clothes. And I usually just pick up the Barbies and I strip them down and put them back. So I sold 1 batch. I have another batch that I've been kind of sending out offers. And at this point, I just have like a Ziploc bag that I put in my inventory that I have up here. And then I just keep adding to it. And then when I get like 15, 20 pieces, I'll list it. And then these, well, wait a minute, there's this little top. Like a sports bra kind of thing. And then I saw these, and I think these are dresses. But I don't know, they look a little big. But there's like 4 or 5 of them in there. So I don't know, I'll just hang on to these. I'll figure it out. So what else? I got everything on the table. I'm going to show you the few items here. So the only breakables I got were, you know, these wine glasses. And then I have a lot of bowls that are, I guess you could call them a vegetable bowl. They're a little bit deep. And I wanted to get some bowls that had a side. You know, we've been watching so many cooking shows. I'm getting fancy. So I got these two, and they're not really deep, and they look brand new. And it's funny because they say Maker's Mark. So these are probably, what is it? Either Costco or Sam's or whatever. But they're just pretty and plain. I thought, wouldn't that be nice where you have maybe a little bit of rice and something with a little bit of sauce on it. You want it not flat on a plate. So I was very happy with those. So that and a soup scoop. Oh, and a puzzle. So this I thought was interesting. I did open up to make sure everything was in here. It is Artist's Loft 48 piece paint by number. So everything's in there, including the canvas, the different size paint brushes, all of the colors. And then it has these, which once you're done, you can fasten that on the end of the canvas, and then you can hang it up like that. So it's not really a frame, but it's kind of like this for you to hang up. So thought that was cool. So I looked this up real quick, and it was going for, I think, 15 to 18, and I literally paid probably $1.75 for this, so that was good. I have a bin that has my yogurts in it, but it's kind of odd shaped. So I found this. I'm going to clean it up and sanitize it, but I thought that would be great to put all of my yogurts in there. So I get the protein yogurt that tastes like the Oikos. It's Aldi brand. Oh, it's so good. It tastes just like the Oikos. Anyway, so I got that. And then I don't even know. Sometimes you get on the bids and you're like, well, I wanted it. What are you going to do with it? I don't know. So Melissa and Doug makes a lot of kids' play toys. They do large stuffed animals. They do activity stuff. They do like kitchen-y food, you know, that kind of stuff. Stuff that kids need their imagination. So I saw this, and it is like a placemat, and it has these different scenes on them. And then it gives you a sticker sheet so that you can, like, you know, put all the people in and houses and flowers and all. Isn't that cute? I used to find all kinds of stickers for my daughter, and I would just take pieces of construction paper when she was like 3.5 or 4, and I'd say, we're going to have a sticker party. So she would sit there and just concentrate on taking the stickers off and sticking them on the paper. And it kept her still for about 20 minutes, and for her that was that was good. So it says there's 5 scenes, over 200 stickers. So yeah, thought that was pretty cool. If I do sell something like this online, this is a little bit, you know, wobbly, so I will account to put a piece of cardboard, and then I can get it, you know, wrapped up, and I have do not bend stickers. So yeah, so I may just do that, but I'll look it up and see what it goes for. Woo, I have no idea. Oh my gosh, 48 minutes. 43? I can't tell. I think it's 43. So I'm going to wrap this up. Please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Also, hit the notification bell. I'm encouraging my subscribers and my viewers to share this video. You can share it on your social media, or you can do it on Facebook. And just share it around if you think there's anybody who would love to hear me talk for 44 minutes. Maybe not. But I don't know. I don't like to do 2-part videos. I just rather show you everything I got, and then I got to take this and get it all put away, because I had it all spread out on my desk, and I can't do anything on this desk until all this stuff is gone. So again, thank you for tuning in and watching me. I do appreciate every view, all your comments. I just love to read through them. and see what I found that you're like, oh yeah, I had that. And I know when I talked about the hairnets in the last one, everybody was telling me stories about great aunts and grandmothers that used to use them. It was really, really cool. So thank you for that. It's nice to kind of reminisce with you guys on the stuff that I find, because it's just so random. So this is part of why I love my job. So I'm going to wrap this up. It's getting kind of late. It's after 9. I'm going to go to bed and go to sleep, and hopefully I'll get more than 5 hours of sleep tonight. So thank you again. I will see you guys next time, and until then, happy picking. Bye.